Hello and welcome back to another Inktober video. Today is day 3, roasted. If you missed the first 2 days, I'll link them in the description or provide a card in the corner, or both. Sorry if you hear anything odd in the background, it just started raining. Roasted legit made me think of Monster Hunter, and it took a lot of willpower not to draw a hunter roasting a big old chunk of meat. But I decided that I had already sworn off fan art and that just was not gonna be the way it is, so I had to move on. Now, here's some story time for you. Originally, I wanted to draw 2 characters, one of them being roasted, you know, like when you call someone out in a joking manner kind of thing, like on a stage, that kind of stuff. I actually made it all the way to the inking phase. And this was after having had quite a hard time getting their expressions to look just right. I was around 60% done, and that lovely kitten my daughter has decided to grace our presence with walked across my picture with wet paws. I don't know what's worse, the fact that I lost all that progress, or that there was a good chance that Macchiato had toilet water paws on my desk. You can actually see my new and old thumbnails for this prompt if you look to the left there. Obviously, I had to re-thumbnail for this prompt after Maki took her little stroll. This prompt is cursed, I swear. Aside from version 1 failing, when I started this one, I completely forgot to sketch out my frame, so it's so much smaller than the rest of the Inktober pieces. This is increasingly disappointing and frustrating for me because so far this has been my favorite piece. Needless to say, I had to get rid of that piece. I kept it by after viciously cleaning my desk and giving the kitten a quick bath. I kept it by to reference, and so I could basically keep what little bit of progress that I had actually made. But for some reason it just wasn't working out. I guess I just wasn't in the mood. I was having a hard time. It was a lot of progress lost, and I guess I was just having a hard time coming out of it. It kind of got me down. So I decided to go back to my list of prompt brainstorming ideas, and I just went ahead and I went with basically someone roasting something at a campfire, and that's what you see before you. I decided to draw a girl going camping roasting a marshmallows, but it kind of looks like the roast kind of got out of hand there. And despite being my favorite piece, it now stands out for all the wrong reasons. Whether it's because that's all I can remember when I think about this piece, or whether it's just because it's just super tiny. I had a lot of fun with the details of this one. The sausage roasting in the fire and the marshmallows, the hot dog buns and cocoa all set around her. They're all very cute. They just add some nice character to the picture. There are also some little lights in her tent as well, and I thought that was a cute little detail. If you notice like a dark spot on the left side of your screen, it's actually not a shadow. It kind of looks like it, but it's actually my other cat, Dusty. She's another stray that my daughter brought home one day, but this one's been with us for a while, and she's actually our actual cat. The kitten Macchiato is just kind of here for like a temporary basis. Having Macchiato here actually makes Dusty, the black cat, a little more on the depressed side, so I don't see her as often when Macchiato's here, but hopefully that'll change after we find Macchiato a home. I really wanted to play with the lighting in this one. There are several points of light that I had to keep in mind while inking. It was a little daunting, actually. The moon, fire, the marshmallows on fire, and the lights from the tent. I tried out a few different techniques to emulate light with ink, and I really like the way this one came out. I think I pulled it off pretty well considering I've never actually executed this before. So basically I blocked in around the darker areas and then used a kind of curved circular hatching as I got closer to the light sources. And then it's more like cross hatching near the fire. So I could have done a little bit more shading closer to the actual fire, but I felt like it would have made the image a bit too dark or contrasty. And since everything is so close to it, it just looked better to make it seem like the fire was casting a light all over the area around her. My only real complaint as far as like the lighting and the shading goes about this picture, other than it being smaller than the rest, is that I kind of misshaded her chest and it kind of made her boobs look weird. I missed it because of the marshmallow fire being so close to her, but it does need more harsh shadows, but I should have evened it out a bit with the Copics at least. So, speaking of Copics, remember when I said this was a cursed prompt? So I have to record all these videos with my phone, and that's not the problem, but I have to keep tabs on my phone storage and my battery. My watch will inform me when my battery is low, but it does not inform me when my storage is full. So I wasn't able to record the Copic shading process. There will be a screenshot of the image in all of its Copic sheeted glory at the end of the video, and you can also check out my Instagram for a better view of the picture itself after it's been uploaded. That's just something I'm gonna have to keep in mind for next time. But thanks again for taking the time to watch this video. I am aiming, like I said before, to upload on a daily basis for Inktober, so if you like what you see, consider subscribing. After Inktober, I will be uploading more, and probably on a weekly basis instead of daily. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, and if you didn't like the video, I implore you to leave a comment explaining why. I'm very new at this, and I appreciate constructive criticism. I will see you tomorrow. Bye!